Elden Ring is massive. And with 207 bosses spread throughout the game, the one thing that every Elden Ring player wants is a boss rush. So today, I put every single boss in Elden Ring into one massive boss rush mod, but that's not all. This mod also makes you start with nothing at level 1, and the only runes and items you can get are from beating bosses inside of the boss rush. Oh, and they're also like weirdly random. So now that you understand what's going on, let's get started with our Elden Ring roguelike boss rush. Our journey starts with giving our character an appropriate name, make sure he looks the part, and get spawned into the round table hold, which will serve as our hub for the rest of this mod. And I could think of no better boss to start off this run than the man himself. When we fight the enemies, it's just a regular boss, but look what happens when we kill them. Holy shit, don't kill me, Soldier of Godric, that would be a shame. Alright, so we kill Soldier of Godric after fighting him a gruesome battle. And you can see we get a lot of rewards, stuff that you wouldn't normally get when you're fighting Soldier of Godric. But this is how the mod works. The more bosses you defeat, the more stuff you unlock, the stronger you get. So you can see that I have 460 runes. That is my only way to get runes in this run. I can't re-fight bosses, as you can tell. So I can only get as strong as the boss that I have just killed allows me to. And yeah, this should be fun. And now is a good time to tell you all my goal. When I first started this run, I wanted to beat all 207 bosses in under 12 hours and with less than 207 deaths, meaning that I average an over 1-to-1 KD. Now, as you would probably expect, the first few bosses weren't that much of a challenge, and I was actually running through them with relative ease. Now, besides a few minor setbacks that were bound to happen, I was doing pretty good for myself, giving these bosses a lot of bonkage. Goodbye. And with only 2 deaths, I was ready to challenge the first main boss of this tier. Holy brother, stayed in the air longer than LeBron James! Heavy. Wow, we do insane damage with this weapon. Oh, smack him in the chest. Ah, nice. Thank you, Murderous Bananas. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, dude. Tier 2 unlock. New upgrade materials available to shop. Okay, what did I get? Upgrade materials. Ooh, okay. Somber smithings and stuff. All right, cool. Also does bleed build up. So yeah, let's swap to the Morning Star for this. Keep the hammer, but swap which hammer we're using. Let's get more upgrades to our strength for now. Oh my god, I found my weapon, chat. I found my weapon. What's my favorite weapon? I would probably have to say the Bloodhound's Fang. Let's go, Darrowell. Prepare to meet your death, bud, because I want what you got. Bam! Bonkage. Ah! You little bitch. What? Do something. Jump? I jump better, bitch. Ah, nice. Oh, we got a sacred here as well. We got his weapon. We got the jellyfish, which is actually the thing we came here for. Awesome, dude. This mod is cool. Now, as you could probably understand, showing you all of these and these bosses could get pretty boring, especially because this guy and this guy are basically the same. So I think a better way of doing this is showing you the highlights of each tier, which leads me to the main bosses of this tier, Margit and Godric. After playing Elden Ring for over 500 hours, I've become quite accustomed to fighting these two bosses, so it's fair to say that neither Margit nor Godric were too much of a challenge, and with a little bit over 1 hour gone since we started this run, I was already done with Tier 2. Alright, let's see who is the final boss of Tier 3 and what kind of bosses are we going to deal with here. Going into Tier 3, I had a pretty good build going, speccing quite heavily into strength and dex. I also had the Blue Dancer's Charm and the Axe Talisman, which both served me as really good talismans for the rest of this run. Now, Tier 3 was a definite jump in challenge. And some of these bosses gave me a little bit of trouble, but overall, this tier went pretty well. I rushed through pretty much all of the bosses in Tier 3, and here's a quick montage of that. Alright, let's go kill a chick made of blue stuff. Okay, phase change. Jump, nice. Good kill. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I thought she staggered there and I'm gonna kill her. Alright, goodbye. Don't kill me now with the swords! Okay, good. Thank you, goodbye. Alright, that's tier 3 dead. Ooh, we got, what's his name? The dude who talks a lot's armor. I didn't get anything really great for the next tier of bosses, but let's see what weapon am I gonna use now. And the main ones are Renala and Magma Worm. Okay, this actually is not that bad of a tier to go through. It's actually a pretty easy one. We're gonna do the backhand blades for this one. Backhand blades is such an amazing DLC weapon. I absolutely adore it. What, you gonna attack me? Nah, bitch. Oh my god, brother catch flamed me in the face. Okay, I'm sorry I disrespected you. This is the tier where things started getting tougher. The bosses started dealing way more damage and gank fights were firstly introduced, but all in all, it wasn't that bad. I started knocking down bosses in this tier with relative ease, including the main bosses of this tier. Get stabbed in the chest, woman! Ah, fuck. Why did I have to be misogynistic and call her a woman? Why did I assume her gender? Fuck! Alright, run's over. Cancel the show, the run's over. So I got another talisman pouch, so I'm gonna get the jump. Damage and... Ooh, yes. Attack of skills for the Uchi. That's gonna be awesome. Elmer of the Briar is the final boss of this. We got a pretty easy boss setup, it seems like, for the next few rounds. Oh, you grabbed me, you dirty bitch. I'm dead? I'm dead. Classic. But other than completely jinxing myself for this run and the run right after, I was doing pretty well. Turns out the Uchi Katana is like a really powerful weapon. Who would have guessed? Now, as you can probably see, doing a mod like this really shows you how many reused assets Elden Ring has. I mean, I was fighting literally 13 reused skins, one after the other, and my palette cleanser, Stone Digger Troll. I'ma bash his head in like I'm the murderous banana. I'm gonna fuck him up like my dick is an antenna. Wait, look at this guy. He's gonna try to hit me with his hammer. I'ma roll that. Never fucking mind. I'm a fucking dirty scammer. Oh, man. Get him to stagger and poke him in the head. Soon after, one hit he'll be dead. Watch this. Pull the sheath and unload in his face. Oh my god. Let me move on to the next grace. Bars. We've done everyone but Elmer of the Briar. Let's move on to Elmer. Let's go, dude. Ooh. Oh, right. Elmer explodes his shield. I forgot. Okay, one more. Ah, all right, cool. Tier 5, fucking done. Ooh, Golden Seed in a Sacred Tier. All right, that's a pretty good ending boss. After finishing Tier 5, it was time to get into the more nitty-gritty bosses of Elden Ring. Whether it would be annoying ones like Wormface. Let him stand in it. Whoa! Amazing ones like Godfrey. Or ones I wish I forgot, like the Deathrite Bird in Altus Plateau. Nerd. I also got a lot of great gear from these tiers, but mainly the normal and spiked balls, which will always serve as phenomenal weapons in any scenario. Even the main bosses of tier 6, 7, and 8 were a clear step up in competition to the bosses we had so far. Somehow, I still made my way through these tiers fairly quickly though, and only 5.5 hours into this run, I only had 100 bosses left to go, but this is where the run started getting actually tough, so let's talk a little bit about tier 9. Tier 9 was pretty tough for me. I had a lot of bosses that I knew how to fight, and a lot of bosses that I haven't faced since I first played the game in 2022. Now, of course I could win these fights, but I got my ass beat a lot of times, and I got caught off guard by a lot of these bosses that I actually have never faced before in the game, because I've never done an all boss run. Still though, I made my way to the main bosses of this tier, and even though Commander Nile gave me a little bit of trouble, I got him on my second try, and my good old boy Rykard kneeled before the true god on the first try. Good job, Rykard. You and 130 bosses have now died together. This brings me to tiers 10 and 11, which I'm going to cover together. The field bosses for these ones were pretty much simple. I think I'm far more comfortable fighting late game bosses than early ones, especially for fights where I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
No way. No way I reactivated the cheese just by standing here. No fucking way this happened. No way. No way.
And to be honest, I couldn't wait to get through them because some of my favorite bosses in Elden Ring were hiding behind the main bosses of these tiers. Let's start with the Apostle in Caelid. Yet another reskin of one of my least favorite bosses. It's crazy to think that FromSoft let us fight this guy 4 times throughout the game. But after so many reps, it's easy to take him down on the first try. Fire Giant is the next one on the list, and I think we all have a hate-hate relationship with this boss. Of course, he looks cool, but I had this guy roll for me one too many times for me to like him. Still though, easy first try. Beast Clergyman, a definite rise up from the Fire Giant, both in design and mechanics, and also, who doesn't like our good boy Malekith? Still though, he's no match to our Tarnished, and he goes down on the first try as well. That leads me to the final boss of tier 10, and my personal favorite boss in the entire game, Godfrey. Although difficult and heavy-hitting, Godfrey is one of the most fair and fun fights in Elden Ring. Then you piss him off, and his tyranno-fed, non-natty, middle-aged, crazed self comes out to play in the form of Hoarah. Now I'm personally not a massive fan of Hoarah, but still though, it's a great fight that goes down on the 4th try. After this, it was finally time to head into the final bosses of the base game and the main bosses of tier 11. Now, surprisingly enough, Malenia wasn't considered as a main boss for some reason, but I'm still gonna start with her. Even with Waterfowl, Malenia is still one of the cooler bosses of this game. She's fast, deals a ton of damage, and could 100 to 0 you in one attack. Still though, she's no match to the natty Tarnished.
You bitch! 159.
The Dragon Lord was up next, so I decided to whip up my spiky balls to fight him. And since it's really easy to stagger this ancient dragon, he wasn't that big of a challenge at all. This brings me to the penultimate boss, Radagon and Elden Beast. Fighting Radagon with the spiked balls is like fighting Soldier of Godric with Comet Azure. It just works so well against him. Then after you take down Marika, you get to fight Celestial Nemo on steroids and Rune Arcs. I mean, the hardest part of this fight is chasing him down when he runs away from you, to be honest. Pretty underwhelming final fight, but at least it wasn't the final fight for this tier. We had one more boss to defeat, and who better than the body of the DLC, the Lord of Blood himself.
What's up, Moog Lester? It's actually fucking appropriate that I finished this off with you. What? 2,000 damage? How does he not stagger, dude? There we go. And... boop. 162. Okay, wait. Is there a secondary... Is there a 12th tier? Or what the hell is going on here? Because we're 3 down. DLC tier 1 unlocked. All upgrade materials available at the shop. Let's go. We have DLC tier 1.
So yeah, turns out I just miscounted, and indeed, after killing Moog, I was 165 bosses into this run. And with our access into the DLC finally open, and 3.5 hours left on the clock, and only 42 bosses left to go, I was feeling pretty good about my odds. But I knew there's gonna be a lot of surprises. I mean, this was my literal reaction to the first boss.
Let's do one of the DLC ones. What the hell is this? Yeah, cool. You spin my head right, round. Nice. Oh, we got a Skadoodle fragments from this. Alright, so we can level our Skadoosh level. I do think that I want to change from the balls from now on, though. I don't want to use the balls anymore, so... You know what? Let's go with the Dark Moon Greatsword. I'd love a Dark Moon Greatsword build. Alright, let's go back into the DLC and let's start murking the bosses over here, dude. We're gonna run through them, I bet. Now hear me out. I wasn't that wrong about what I said. I did manage to get through the bosses fairly quickly because of how awesome the Moonlight Greatsword is, but when it came to fighting the main boss of this tier, I decided to use the brand new weapon I picked up for my friend, the Death Knight. All right. Oh, of course he doesn't stagger. Okay. Please. Oh, yes, you dirty dog. Oh my god. I hate this guy so much sometimes. He's such a cool fight, but he was put in such a bad arena. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it there so you don't have to listen to me whining anymore. So let me just take us straight into tier 2 of the DLC. This is where I started using the Bloodfiend arm, and let me tell you, I fell in love with this weapon. This weapon is pretty much every Bleeds fan's dream, but if you're an idiot like me, you probably don't know that it doesn't have innate bleed, so I was just smacking bosses with the charge R2 with nothing happening. Eventually though, I did catch on to my error, and after giving the Bloodfiend arm its blood affinity, it started working its magic. I was starting rushing through the bosses of tier 2, even getting through the main bosses like the Golden Hippo and Relana with relative ease. Death? To the hippos! Let's go, dude. Golden Hippo should give me 2 Skadoodles, right? Bonk head! Easy! Let's go! I fucking love Relana. This weapon is kinda dumb. Alright, what do we get here? Commander Gay, Skadutri Avatar, and Petrus and Knight. We get Rakshasa, Lamenter, Jury, Ghostlim Dragon, Deathray Bird, Rugala, and Jagged Drake Peak. Alright. Death. Let's go, dude. 184. Goodbye, nerd. 185, dude. Nice. Boom. Take this damage. All right, later, nerd. Oh my god. Okay, I thought I'm gonna die there. La bon hedge. Later, bitches. Stagger? Alright, pretty cool. Run in. Oh, bunkage. Let's go, dude. Pure trash ass knight. Dead. I don't even need to hit your head. I hate you. Experience death. Fuck you. And whoever made you. You piece of shit. Ah. Yeah, so tier 3 wasn't exactly full of my favorite bosses, so coming into tier 4, there really couldn't be much worse. Mesmer, Romana, Midra, and Metir. Yeah, so we do get tier 5. I was still rocking the Bloodfiend's arm for this one as well, and I was doing a really good job decimating the enemies leading up to the main bosses, and now that we've made it to them, let's show you how it went. Okay. Nice damage. She's gonna do the butterflies. Nice. Stab her in the chest. If this bleeds, it will kill, right? Yeah, there we go, dude. Dirty. All right, 199. Let's go. 8 bosses to go, man. Let's do Meteor, Mother of Fingers. Meteor should get absolutely destroyed. Oh, Lord, yes. Yes. Oh my god. Holy damage. Well, that's illegal. That's illegal. Holy fuck. Stagger? No! I let her kill me, dude! I let her kill me! Alright, goodbye. Boom! I guess she doesn't have the teleportation anymore. Let's do Midra. Gonna be interesting to see how this does against him. Because he's very susceptible to staggers. As you guys will shortly see. Good shit, Nathan. Don't greed, don't greed, don't greed, don't greed, don't greed, don't greed. Stop greeding, man. Phew. Jeez Louise, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh my god, I'm so sorry of what I've done to you, Midra. Just know that you're one of my favorite bosses in the game, okay? That's all you should know in your life of death. Alright. Mesmer. Stagger. Oof. Okay. Snake phase is easier than this one. Oof. Good damage. Okay. 1, 2. Alright, stab me in the throat, no problem. Where are you shooting that guy? A death for Mesmer! Later, dude. Oh. Oh no. Death for Mesmer! 202 bosses down. 5 bosses to go. It's crazy, dude. We're right at the home stretch right now. Holy fuck. DLC tier 5. Ancient Dragon Sane Sax, Radon Consort of Mikola, and Bale the Dread. Did I miscount again? 165. Yeah, so I did miscount again. Alright. So this should be 204. I should give myself the most amount of Skadoodle fragments. Okay. Ancient Dragon Sane Sax. Okay, let's give it another shot. This should work out a little bit better for me. What? There's no way that does 5k damage, really? Okay, good. Should hit. Nice, one more. Later, nerd. Oh my god. 2 more to go. Burial and Revenge. Alright, we're saving Revenge for last, right? As much as I love Bale, it's only right that Redan would be last. Damage check. Okay, damage check now. 3.2k. Nice damage, dude. Ah, you bitch. One more. Death for you, Bale. And I'm going to the final one, chat. We have one more fight, and we're getting it right now. Let's go. Give me Egon's stuff. How dare you kill Egon, you dirty, dirty scoundrel. I want to run him with this. And I gotta finish with the 99 in Arcane. Otherwise, this run has been for nothing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 99 Arcane. Alright, let's go. We finally have a build. This buff. And this buff for the plus 20. Radon, prepare to meet your doom. Excuse me, bud. I'm over here. Oh my lord, no way I stagger Redange. No way I stagger Redange, dude. Jeez Louise, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll, bam, bam. Stagger? This should stagger. Nice. Okay, good. Will he turn into a meteor here? I don't know. One, two, three, four. Okay. What? Okay, that dealt lingering damage for some reason. All right. Let's heal stamina. Swag. Beach. Can't believe I said swag. In 2024, I'm so fucking dumb. Come on. And... oh! Dead! 207. It's done. Oh my lord, dude. We did it. And that's how I beat all 207 bosses in Elden Ring in under 13 hours. Now, of course, I didn't live up to my limit, but at least I got a better KD than what I wanted, averaging out a 1.4 KDA at the end of this run. If you're interested in the boss rush mod, I'll leave a link to it in the description, and I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until the next one, stay natty. Peace out.